Hi everybody, how are you doing tonight? Glad that you're here. I'm glad that you tune into my live video. I'm glad I'm here tonight. I love doing these live videos. If you can't tell, then maybe I should put I'll put more into enthusiasm into it. And to show how much I love doing these live videos. This is I could do these live videos until until the day I die. I just love these live videos. I love pouring into the heart and soul of people. I like pouring out of myself into people. And I hope you guys are really getting something out of these live videos. I hope I'm touching people. I hope I'm making a difference in somebody else's lives out there in this worldwide audience that Facebook provides. Um, I just hope that you guys are really getting something out of these live videos, because I know I'm getting something out of it. Again, these live videos are things that I'm planning in my own life. These are some of the things that I'm doing for myself personally, some of the changes that I'm making in my own life. And as I'm going on this journey of personal growth and development, as I say, it's a journey, it's a process. It's not something that happen overnight. It's something you have to do continuously, and it's a process. Something once you put yourself on this journey of personal growth and development, and it takes some areas in your life will take a time. So it will take some time before you start seeing some really good changes. But the point is to keep going, to keep working on it. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your goals and your dreams, and just keep working. So it's something just popped up on my screen. I had to delete it down. That's what I was doing. So anyways, so I welcome you tonight. I welcome you to this live video. I appreciate you taking the time out to watch these live video. Whether you're watching me the live or you're watching the replay, I thank you, and I really greatly appreciate it. This is the Excelia Live Show. My name is Robert Hardy, and tonight we will continue talking about what tonight is part 4 of what we've been talking about the last few nights. Actually, I missed last night, so we didn't do one live last night. So we was picking up from a couple of nights ago. We did part 3, so this is part 4 of the 6 steps of how not to give up. So we're going to talk about the 6th step tonight, the 6th and final step in the how not to give up. 6 steps on how not to give up. But tonight we're going to talk about step 6. Now, step 6 we're going to call have a support team. Have a support team. Now, what I mean by that, when I have a support team, what do I mean by that? Your support team should be made up of people of your coach, a coach, or a mentor, or accountability partner, or all 3. You have a coach, someone to coach you along, a mentor, or accountability partner, or all 3. Now one person can play the role of all 3 all 3, or you can get 3 different individuals to play different roles, one of these 3 roles, or you can get 2 person. One of them is an accountability partner and a coach, or a mentor. So one person can play all 3 roles in your life. They can be your coach and your mentor, and they can be your accountability partner also. Or you can get different individuals to play different roles. But the point is, you're supposed to have a support team. These are your support team, people that holds you accountable for. Your mentor is someone who've gone there, been there, done that, and they can take you along the road that you're traveling on. Your mentor should be someone who will live in the life that you want to live. They have the success that you want to have. They have the kind of lifestyle that you want to have. They have the happiness, the joy, everything. Just everything about them you want to emulate. You want to be like. You don't want to be like them in terms of become them, but you want to have the same lifestyle and the same success that they're enjoying. You want to enjoy that too, and have that lifestyle. So you look for someone who been there, done that, been there down the road that you're traveling on, and who can also take you down the road, can show you the parts of the road. And a coach too can be the same type of person. A coach could also be like, for example, an athletic coach. A lot of people, a lot of superstar athletic people who've a great success in their field of athletes of sports, whether it's basketball or tennis or hockey, whatever. A lot of these people, after they retire from the sports arena, after they retire of being professional sports player, they end up being coaches, end up going to and being the coach. Because why? They know sorry, they know the game inside out. They know they've been there. They know how to then train up the next generation. So a coach could be that person who've been there, done that, who've gone down that road before, and know they can come and train you and show you what they did to achieve the success that they achieve. And so that's a mentor, there's a coach, an accountability partner could be the same thing kind of person also, someone to hold you accountable, someone so you can go and talk to on a regular basis, someone who's more on the same, like accountability partner could be someone more on the same level as you, someone who's walking down the road on the same journey as you, and they're pretty much on the same level of you as you, and maybe it's a little higher and a little higher. Maybe they're a little bit more further down the road than you are, and that you're traveling on. And so the accountability partner, they keep you accountable of you staying focused, you staying on your goals, and you're working towards your goals and your dreams. They hold you accountable. And so and it could be any one person. Can be accountability partner. Accountability partner doesn't have to be a person who's been there, done that, but they at least have to be on the same journey as you're on, or they also have to be at least a little bit further down the road than you are. Now, even if they're on the same level as you are, that they're traveling the same journey as you are traveling on. So those are the accountability partner, those are coaches, and those are mentors. That then will make up your support team. Now, why do we need a support team? Why do we need a support team? Because remember, the topic we're talking about how not to give up. And a lot of people give up on life. They give up on their goals and dreams. One of the major reasons why they give up their goals and dreams, beside the other 5 steps that we talked about, one of the things that people give up on their goals and dreams is because they don't have that support system around them. They don't have the support system around them. And so when hardship comes, when difficult times comes, when they're put to the test to see how badly they want their goals and dreams, they have a tendency to turn around or to quit or to give up and give up on their goals and their dreams, and they don't pursue it anymore. Having a support team is vital. Having a support team is very, 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 very important. I can't stress that enough. Okay, I'm gonna give you three reasons why you need a support team. Okay, 3 reasons why, or 3 things about having a support team. Okay, one, you support team. I don't know if you should say the 3 reasons why, but these are 3 things that you need to do. You need why are. Let's say, how can we put it? 3 reasons. Okay, let's say 3 reasons why you need a support team. One is you have to support. You have to 3 roles a support team will play in your life. One is that you surround yourself with like-minded people. One is you're surrounding yourself with like-minded people who have on the same journey as you, people who have been there, done that, as I said earlier. Been there, done that. They're on the same journey as you. They have the same type of mindset. They have the same type of goal. They have the same types of outlook on life. So they're the same. You have similar mindset of what you are, what you're pursuing. So they say the birds of the same of the same feather flock together, and that's what you want. You want birds of the same feather to flock together with you. So you have to surround yourself with like-minded people, whether it's your coach, your mentor, or your accountability partner. Make sure they're like-minded people. Don't surround yourself with people who thinks differently than you do, especially when it comes to pursuing your goals and dreams, especially when you're on your own personal growth and development, and especially as you're on the way of making changes in your life. Don't surround yourself with people who don't see what you see or understand what you understand, or are on the journey of going where you want to go. It's just not going to happen. Okay, so just make sure when you're looking for accountability partner, mentors, and coaches, make sure they're people of like-minded. Don't look for someone who thinks totally different from you, and because it's just not going to happen. So make sure they're like-minded people. Number two, just looking at my notes here. Number two is, number two is a good one. Number two, don't isolate yourself. That's a big one. That's a big one for a lot of people. Don't isolate yourself. You can't isolate yourself. Make sure you get out there, talk to people, get on. Well, one of the ways to get, another ways to do it is to get on social media too. Because that's a big one too. But don't isolate yourself. Don't isolate yourself. You can't. You can't get anywhere if you isolate yourself. Right? You're not an island. No man is an island. You can't isolate yourself. You need to be among people. You need to be you need to be out there socializing. You need to be out there networking. All right. Whether or not you're in a networking business, you need to be out there networking with other people. So don't isolate yourself. One thing I like about these live videos, because I see it as me putting myself out there. I'm not isolating myself. I'm out there. I'm out there in front of, potentially millions of people. I have, over 3,000 friends on Facebook, and my Facebook contacts, Facebook friends. So I know at least I have the potential to be in front of out there in front of at least 3,000 plus people. So I'm not isolating myself. But now I still go to seminars. I still go to workshop. I still get out there in the community. I don't isolate myself, and I tell people about my goals and dreams and stuff like that. So, don't isolate yourself. Don't. That's one of the things between successful people and non-successful people. As non-successful people who have not achieved great success in their life, and they're just, living from day to day and stuff like that, not living their dream life and stuff like that. One of the things that people tend to do is just isolate themselves. They just go to work, come back home, watch TV, and they're just not living life. It is the way they know they could be and should be living, and they isolate themselves. They just don't think. And I myself was like that too. But that's one of the areas that I'm trying to break out and free myself in, to be more sociable, more out there, talking to people and stuff like that. So don't isolate yourself. That's one of those nails you can add to the coffin of failure. You put in one more nail. The more you isolate yourself, you're driving more nails into that coffin of failure. You don't want to build your own coffin of failure. So you need to get out there and be sociable. Get out there in front of people and stuff like that. So that's number two. Number three. Now I'm trying to remember that without looking at my notes. Number three is, I remember what number three is. I don't have to look at my notes for this one. Number three is, don't try to do it all by yourself. Don't try to do it all by yourself. That's a difference between failure and success. There's a difference between people who are successful and people who are not successful. Successful people know they can't do it all by themselves. They seek the help they need. They hire the right people to be in their team. They surround themselves with like-minded people. They don't try to do it all by themselves. Whereas non-successful people, especially entrepreneurs, people who have their own businesses and stuff. That's one of the things about small business owners, people who are in business for themselves. That's one of the things where they fall short, is they've tried to do everything for them by themselves and for themselves. They hardly ever delegate. They hardly ever hire the right people to do certain things for them, so they can free up their time to do more of what they really their heart's desire. They try to do everything. Sometimes they try to do everything just for cutting costs. They say they can't. Oh, I can't afford to go to and hire an accountant. I can't afford to go to and hire a lawyer. I can't afford to go to and hire extra staff to do what I'm doing. I can do it all by myself, save money and stuff like that. No. It's a big no right there. No. If you can't, yes, sometimes you have to look at cutting costs too, but sometimes you have to weigh the balance. If I try to do this all by myself versus hiring someone to do it, yes, I might have to pay out money to pay someone to do this, but what about the time they're saving me in me not doing it myself? And I can focus more on my business, more on what I love to do, And so you have to weigh the balance, which one is more cost effective? Paying someone to do something for you that will free up your time to do something else to generate more income. Because the time you take to do that thing, maybe it's an accountant, for example, or keeping the books of your business, the time it takes you to do all of that, you could be freeing up your time. You hire someone to do it for you, free up your time to focus more on your business and to focus more on generating more income to cover the cost of paying that person. So you have to take all these kind of things into consideration. So again, the number one detrimental thing is small business owners and entrepreneurs, people who are starting out in business. Number one thing that they try to do it all by themselves. And this is a form of isolation. One, as I said, number two is don't isolate yourself, but also trying to do it all by yourself is another form of isolation. You're isolating yourself. Right? It's a form of isolation. No, you have to make sure you hire the right people to do the right job, and if you have to hire staff, it's the staff to help you out. Again, weigh the balance. And if what you do is if what you're doing, because you don't want to hire someone to do it or hire staff to do it, but you want to do it yourself for cutting costs, weigh the balance. Is that more cost effective versus with you letting them do it, and then you can focus more on your business and what you really love to do, and generating more income from that, and to cover the cost of paying that person even. So you have to weigh the balance, but keep in mind, one of the sure way of failure is trying to do everything by yourself and for yourself. The sure sign of failure is trying to do everything for yourself and by yourself. And that's where mentors and coaches and accountability partner comes in. They'll help. A coach and a mentor should help you to point out these kind of things to you. They should help you, in those kind of areas, to show you how to, probably build a business, structure your business and stuff like that. So remember those three things when it comes to having a support team. The number one is surround yourself with like-minded people of the same mindset, who have the same goals, same dreams, same outlook on life. You're going down the same road together. Number two is don't isolate yourself. Get out there networking, go to seminars, workshop, go to meetings, go get out there, get out there talking to people. And I'm putting up my hand, putting my hand. This is something I need to hear from myself. I'm just as bad as some of you guys out there when it comes to isolating yourself. I need to get out there to myself. I mean, I do go to seminars and workshops and stuff like that, but I need to do more of it. I need to be getting out there more, talking to people, networking and stuff like that. So I put up my hand as a person that need to be hearing what I'm saying right now. And that's all part of the journey. We're on this journey together. We all, seeking success together. We all seeking personal growth and development together. None of us have it all together. None of us have all the answers. None of us, have it all 100%. There's always areas. There's always improvement. There's always room to grow. There's always growth and development to take place, no matter